Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we would like to present a biography, one of the most respected companions of Prophet Muhammad, namely Bilal ibn Rabah. In this presentation, we will discuss the vocabulary, grammar focus, and grammar exercise taken from the biography text of Bilal bin Rabah. In this text, there are several important vocabularies that we found. We found around 25 vocabulary. Okay, for the first is Abyssinian, the second is astray, the third is blazing, and other vocabularies that we have written on the text. These vocabularies help us understand the story and historical background of Bilal bin Rabah more clearly. Okay, for the next is grammar focus, and we cannot explain it one by one. Okay, for the completely explanation there is on the text. Okay, for the first is simple sentence. For the structure is subject plus verb plus complement, and the example is Bilal ibn Rabah is the Abyssinian or Abu Abdullah. For the second is nominal sentence. The structure are subject plus linking verb plus adjective plus noun. For the example, he is a bony, slim, extremely long, and shaggy-haired man. For the third is complex sentence, dependent clause and main clause. For the example, every time he hears praise and high speech of him, he bows his head down and lowers his glance, saying with tears running on his cheeks. Okay, for the next is about subject plus verb plus object plus infinitive phrase. For the structure, subject plus verb plus object plus 2 plus verb 1. For the example, once upon a time, he, may Allah be pleased with him, proposed for himself and his brother to marry two girls. For the fifth, about the direct speech and prepositional phrase. For the structure, subject plus verb plus an indirect object plus direct speech. For example, he said to their father, I am Bilal and this is my brother. Two slaves from Abyssinia, we were astray and Allah has guided us. Okay, for the other grammar focus has been written on the document. Okay, next to the next session is grammar exercises. We made around 15 questions. For the first question is, my sister blah 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 very smart and kind. For the correct answer is B, is. For the second is, Rina is blah 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 and a student in our class. For the correct answer is B, and the third question, every time I blah 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 English songs, I feel happy. For the correct answer is E, here. For the fourth question, my father cooked dinner, blah blah blah, cleaned the kitchen. For the correct answer is C, N. For the next question, we used to blah 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 football every afternoon. For the correct answer is B, play. For the sixth question, my mother asked me blah 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 the door. The correct answer is D, to close. For the seventh, the homework was completed blah 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 the students. For the correct answer is A, by. The next question, the girl blah 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 sits near the window is my cousin. For the correct answer is B, who. Okay, for the next question is number 9. She blah 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 her project already. For the correct answer is C, has finished. For the question number 10, blah 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 your room before dinner, said mom. For the correct answer, A, clean. For the next, they blah 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 to school by bus yesterday. For the correct answer is C, when, because it used simple past tense. For 12 questions, my brother used to blah 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 comic books when he was younger. For the correct answer is C, read, because it used infinitive verb. Okay, for the next, the boy blah 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 won the competition is my best friend. For the correct answer is E, is A, who. For the questions number 14, the cake blah 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 by my aunt this morning. The correct answer is B, was made. For the 15 questions, blah 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 quietly in the library. For the correct answer is C, speak. Okay, for the next section is about the reflection on grammar learning efficiency through biography text. Learning grammar through biography text such as the story of Bilal ibn Rabah gives students a more meaningful and contextual learning experience. Students do not only study grammar rules theoretically, but they also see how grammatical structures are naturally used in real text. Through the biography, learners can identify various grammar patterns such as simple past tense, passive voice, relative clause, direct speech, and infinitive phrase in authentic sentences. This helps students understand grammar more easily because the examples are connected to a clear story and meaningful context. In addition, biography text can improve students' motivation and reading comprehension. The inspiring story of Bilal ibn Rabah encouraged students to engage emotionally with the text while simultaneously learning English structures. Grammar learning becomes less monotonous because students analyze sentences that contain values, historical events, and character development. By connecting grammar with reading activities, students are able to practice identifying sentence patterns, understanding meaning, and applying grammar in context. Furthermore, the use of biography text in grammar learning can increase students' confidence in using English both orally and in writing. Students are exposed to authentic sentence constructions and vocabulary that can later be applied in their own communications. This method also supports integrated language learning because grammar, reading, vocabulary, and writing skills are practiced together. Therefore, teaching grammar through biography texts is considered effective in helping students develop both grammatical understanding and overall language comprehension. Okay, we think that's all from us. Thank you for your nice attention and see you next time.